But it is time for our Pet of the Week. Our vet is here to answer your questions. We welcome back Dr. Paul Welch. He's here every week from Forest Trails Animal Hospital. He has Hallee with him today. Hallee looks like she's having a good time.
She is. She's a happy girl. She's a happy girl. She's about 2 years old, and she is, well, she's not rambunctious. She just said, I'm just busy.
She is busy. If you want to adopt her, call the Animal Rescue Foundation at 622-5962 or visit their ARF house at La Fortune Park during the hours on your screen. You can also visit newson6.com/pets for other pets who need to be adopted. It's that time of the week. We got our questions. So first question, my dog has been licking one paw for a couple weeks. I don't see anything anywhere, but he's sensitive to the touch on that specific paw. Could it be allergies?
It could be allergies. Now, one of the things we think about is with allergies, your inhalant allergies are floating around in the air. Eventually, gravity takes them down to the grass. Then they're walking around, you know, in the grass and touching it. So a lot of times they're chewing on feet. The thing about this is usually I think about them chewing 2 or 3 of the feet, not necessarily just 1 foot. So it could be allergies. Number 2, you can have kind of an obsessive compulsive thing where they'll usually go after, kind of lick 1 foot. Number 3 is we could have just twisted a little dew claw or a nail or something like this, and it just got, you know, just a little bit of a boo-boo. So what I always tell people to do when they get, just kind of feel around on the individual toes and things like that and see if you get anywhere tender. If you don't, just kind of sit tight if it continues, to talk to your veterinarian about it.
And I'm assuming if it keeps going on, you can take them to the vet.
Absolutely, and usually a lot of times it's not a big deal, but if they start getting down to the skin, then you worry about it.
Okay, here's our next question. What age should my dog be spayed, or I guess spayed or neutered?
Spayed or neutered, yeah. On the girls, usually we'll spay them at about 6 months old. Research has shown that if you spay them before their first heat, you literally have no chance of mammary cancer. If you spay them before they're 2.5 years, it is much decreased as far as risks. So, generally speaking, 6 months for the girls. On the boys, usually about 6 months to a year on the boys. We're not going through heat, so we don't have to be quite as big of a deal. However, if they start being a little pain in the necks, then you neuter them pretty quickly. So.
It might be able to stop it.
That's right.
Last questions, we're going to move over to the cats. My cat has been going outside of the litter box. Any idea what could cause this? Okay,
different things you start thinking about. Number 1, have you changed the litter? Have you changed the litter box? Usually when cats are urinating outside the litter box, they're, you want to make sure there's not a bladder infection, no blood or anything like this, but you're looking for location, texture, really it's location, texture, or odor. So if you're trying to decide, are they going just all over the house, like marking? We're in springtime. If you've got any male cats outside, then that's, you know, they'll go under the windows or near the doors. If you have changed the litter, sometimes they don't like that texture. If they have an aroma that they've gone in a certain area, they'll go back to that place over and over and over. So number 1 thing is make sure it's not a bladder infection. You're looking for blood. If it continues, talk to your veterinarian. Sometimes we'll use feel away. Definitely go back to your original litter if that's the case. And then, yeah, they're just frustrating. I was going to say.
Come see you, and maybe you may be able to, on a specific cat, you might be able to talk
That's
to them
right.
about it.
A lot of times put a second litter box out for them or something. I've had cats that they wouldn't go to the litter box because another cat was guarding the litter box, and it was easier to just avoid the other cat. There's all sorts of little reasons.
They're all different. All right,
Absolutely.
Dr. Paul Welch and Hallee, thanks for being with us. You can email us your questions at noonshow@newson6.net.